Who do you think is going to win today?
Sorrento.
Balcatta.
Sorrento. Sorrento.
My head tells me Sorrento.
Balcatta will bounce back and take the game.
Extra time and Sorrento.
Balcatta.
Sorrento!
Hello again, thanks for your company. It's Cup Day here at BGC Stadium on a glorious winter's day, if you can believe it. We'll bring you the highlights from the three big games. Athena's 18s going for back-to-back titles, Perth SC vying for another title on the back of their undefeated league season, and Sorrento. Can the goals go back-to-back in the big one against Balcatta? That's all coming up on Football 360. But first, what goes into planning a big day event just like this one? Football 360 went behind the scenes to unveil all the glitz and the glamour.
We have lots of fond memories of many years ago in the 70s and 80s of the Sonia Cup breakfasts, and it just sparked a little thought in my mind late last week. So I thought I'd send out an email to all the clubs, participating clubs, to see if they'd be interested in the pre-game luncheon. There was a great response, which was fantastic. So here we are today with nearly 100 people attending the luncheon.
What does it mean for the club to be the hosts on State Cup final day?
For us, we're very happy to be able to provide a venue that obviously is great for viewing, for children to be involved, at ball boys, half-time games. So we're here to promote the game and to provide, an extended service to all the football family to enjoy.
You spoke about the Sonia Cup days of the 70s and 80s. How does this rank today compared to those years?
Very different. Back in the day, I think we used to have the teams actually participating in the luncheon, or the breakfast, I should say. So slightly different because we don't have the actual teams involved. But on the whole, the same great atmosphere, and great to see everyone here today as it was back then.
What does it mean to win a cup tie for yourself? You've won one back in the early 90s, Scotty?
Yeah, grey hair, you can see early 90s. Yeah, I was lucky enough when I played with Perth Italia to win against Stirling Massey's. We won 3-1 and I was lucky enough to get a couple of goals, so that was always nice. But anything you win with your teammates is what we play for.
Three great games. It's a big day. What does it mean for football in WA?
Well, it's putting us on the map in terms of professionalism, quite frankly, and this is what we've been working towards essentially since we established Football West. And it really is lifting the tenor of the game. It's lifting it's lifting the whole, I suppose, nature of the game in terms of professionalism, quite frankly. Well done, Perth Football Club. They have really turned it on today, and it's the way it should be.
Bankwest, happily supporting the communities of WA.
set ourselves a target all week, to be the first division team to win the cup, and we came here. We knew we had a mountain to climb against Perth, but we came here, and the boys, I think in the end we deserved it.
Very disappointed, more disappointed for the boys because to have gone through the full season, league season undefeated, and then get to a grand final in the cup and get beat 2-1 isn't good for them. And at the end of the day, they've got to learn from it and move on. Credit to the guys that they went out there and gave 110%, and from a coaching point of view, that's all you can ask for. And again, chances, if you don't take your chances and don't score goals, you're not going to win games, and unfortunately that's what happened today.
Yes, a massive win to Athena's 18s, going back-to-back in the cup final there, and congratulations to Cockburn, who knocked off Perth SC. Well, is it to be Sorrento's day? They're aiming for back-to-back titles as well, or can Balcatta spoil the party?
The 2012 State League Cup final was played at a packed BGC stadium and saw current cup holders Sorrento meet first-time finalist Balcatta. As early as the 7th minute, Sorrento hit the front. Ryan Pearson pounced on a weak Balcatta clearance. He passed to Todd Harmwell, who fed Gavin Knight, who forced a superb save out of Bobson Karoma, but Brodie Martin was on hand to head home. In the 20th minute, they had a second. Rhys Vertilio received the ball wide on the right and laid it back to Michael Aspin, who curled it into the box where Brodie Martin powered a header past Karoma for his and Sorrento's second. Just after the half-hour mark, Balcatta were back in the game. Adam Tong picked out Mo Attack. He beat Curtis Aspden and calmly rolled the ball into the empty net. Balcatta were back in the match. "11 minutes into the second half and Rhys Vertilio received the ball on halfway. He shrugged off the challenge from Jason Barrera and cut infield past Madashi. Nunes came in with a strong challenge and stopped appealing for handball. Vertilio kept going. He went to the byline, pulled the ball back and gave Todd Harmwell the easiest of tap-ins to restore Sorrento's 2-goal lead. Yet 7 minutes later, Balcatta had a free kick. David Masevski laid a short pass to Jason Barrera, who struck a shot that fizzed out of the reach of Aspden and into the net. Balcatta were hanging in there and once again had a lifeline. In the 74th minute, Carpe turned Platten and surged towards the penalty area. Surrounded by defenders, he played the ball out wide to Chris Thackeray, who looked up and hammered a right-foot pile driver over Aspden and into the back of the net. Balcatta were back on level terms. In the second half of extra time, Montgomery whipped in a corner from the left, and rising at the back post was Darryl Platten to head home and set off the celebrations for Sorrento, winning back-to-back State League Cups.
This is a bit of a tough question to ask, but who would be your pick for man of the match for Sorrento?
Well, you wouldn't normally, but obviously Brodie Martin got the gold medal and he scored the 2 goals, so it was a great all-round performance, but if anybody, I suppose Brodie. So, yeah. He got the gold medal for the best player on the park, so yeah, he played extremely well, but so did all the other 10 players.
It's the cup's over now, so we take focus on the season. What's the goal? Are you guys finishing top 5 or?
Well, that's yeah, another problem for us at the moment. We're obviously relying on other teams to fall over in the last 2 games of the season. We'll just continue to try and win our games that we've got remaining, which is ECU, Joondalup and Sorrento again. So we've got some tough games, and we have to win both of them. And with the squad a little bit depleted at the moment, it's looking a little bit difficult. But look, we played well today. There's nothing wrong with that game. We could quite easily have come away with the cup. And look, if we put in a good performance like we did in the second half and in extra time, there's no reason why we can't get up in those 2 games and make the 5, which is really our ambition now. If we can get that into that top 5 and have a crack at that.
Attention now turns back to the league with the last 2 weeks of the season. Sorrento will be looking to continue their winning ways and hope that Bayswater can slip up and give them a chance of a league and cup double. While Floreat, Inglewood and Perth will have to keep winning to prevent Balcatta sneaking into the top 5 and a finals berth. At the bottom, the Western Knights cannot afford any defeats in their last 2 games and will have to rely on other results to see if they stay in the top flight. Looking at this weekend's fixtures, Armidale should pick up 3 points against the NTC, The Western Knights will have a tough day at the office against Perth, as will Bunbury Forum Force away at Floreat Athena. Balcatta will want a victory against ECU Joondalup to keep their finals hopes alive, while Inglewood will be looking to consolidate their finals berth when they take on Stirling Lions. But match of the week, without a shadow of doubt, is first place Bayswater meeting second place Sorrento. A win will give Bayswater the league title for 2012.
And that wraps up another exciting Webisode of Football 360 for this week. Certainly some heart-stopping moments here today on the Cup final day. We'll be back again next week. Until then, it's bye for now.